Welcome to Local Point, your life, your stories, with your host, David Gale.
Hello there and welcome to Local Point. I'm your host, David Gale. Here in the VTV6 studio, we have Lesha Coltharp and Sylvia Wilkins from the Uintah County Travel and Tourism Office. Ladies, thank you very much for joining us here at the beginning of the travel and tourism season, unless of course there's a lot of travel and tourism that happens during the wintertime that I'm not aware of.
Right? I know, I wish. Yeah. No, we are this is kind of the kickoff week, so this is cool that we get to be here today and just kicking it off.
I'm excited to hear, so I've lived here for like 9 years now. But I find that every year that there's something I didn't realize that was cool around Vernal that there is to do, or Uintah County, or Duchesne County, all around us, right?
I mean, it's just like a mecca of adventure.
So maybe you guys can tell me a little bit about what the Travel and Tourism Office does and your role in that.
So we are tasked with advertising Uintah County to all the world, basically. Right. So both domestic and international. And then we also create day trips that we do during the summer. We have a summer passport program for the kids. And we also create and put on events. So like Red Fleet Paddle Fest, and we've got an ATV Jamboree this year, and Vernal Excitement. So we are just hopping all the time.
There's a couple things I've never heard of in there.
Right?
I'm excited to hear more about.
Let's
Vernal
get into
Excitement. That's great.
Yeah.
So let's before we get into some of the specific events coming up and the day trips, what is this year looking like? Is there any anticipated volume of people coming into our area compared to previous years? Is that something that we can track?
Yeah. So. We've been in this position for about 5 years, and every year we've seen over a 10% increase, sometimes as high as 17.
Wow.
And so this year already, like, the request for information has been huge, so almost even double. So we're anticipating a lot of people coming to Vernal this year.
And do you think that it's because of the new activities and things that you...
I think it's just a lot of different things. People are figuring out that we are turning into a destination and that we have a lot to see and do, and we're kind of in people's backyard from the Wasatch Front, and we're close to Colorado, close to Wyoming, and we're also on kind of the national park trip loop, so people that are coming and going to Yellowstone, they're coming from Arches and Canyonlands, maybe they're going to Rocky Mountain, and so this is kind of that perfect, we're like 4 hours from all of that, so it's the perfect spot to come, see the dinosaurs, stay the night, hang out for a day or two, and then move on. So. And it's also, this is the centennial anniversary for the National Park Service. Oh, okay. So the 100th anniversary. And so a lot of people are just planning national park trips. And so I think that we'll see a big increase due to that.
Yeah, happy birthday to them.
I know, right?
Or to us, or whoever it is.
Right?
So tell me a little bit about the day trips.
Okay, so 5 years ago, this will be our 5th year, when we were hired, we were told by one of the county commissioners that they would like to see us offer a set of day trips during the summer, get locals out exploring these different areas that you talked about. Like, I've been there, but I haven't seen this or I haven't done that and I didn't know about this. And take them on these guided day trips. Like, we're not the experts on a lot of them. We partner up with the Forest Service and the BLM and the different agencies. And so we start them the first Wednesday in June, which happens to be June 1st this year. And we run them through the end of July. And this year there's 10 of them. And we meet at the Fieldhouse Museum at 9 a.m. or at 5:30 p.m. We do some night ones too, so that people that are working can go. Sure. And we just go to all these cool places. Like we go to Dinosaur National Monument. We're going over to the Orade Bird Refuge. Last year we went to Perriott Wetlands. We go to Moonshine Arch. I mean, people didn't even know about Moonshine Arch until we started guiding these day trips. Yeah. And then now people are obsessed with it. We do Red Fleet dinosaur tracks. We hit all 3 of the museums in town, the Heritage, Daughters of the Pioneer, and the Fieldhouse. And then we go to McConkey Ranch. And so we just go all over, all kinds of different places. We add in new ones, Fantasy Canyon. We go to Jarvie Ranch and go rafting this year. So we go all over.
There's so much to do.
So much to do.
And we need to let the people know how they can find out, how to maybe register, or maybe they just show up. I don't know, but we got to take a break. So this is kind of my tease. Stay with us. It's important for you to stay with us to find out how you can be part of these day trips. And we're going to talk about some other stuff too. So we'll be right back after this break. Back to Local Point. We are here again with members of the Travel and Tourism Office of Uintah County, and we were talking about day trips. These little trips that you guys put on where people actually come join you and you take them someplace with experts and get to experience some of the really cool stuff around here. So the one thing I wanted to make sure everybody knew was, how do they get their ticket? I mean, do they just show up? What happens?
Yeah, so you can just show up at the field house. So you bring your own car, you're going to drive it, you're going to follow our dinosaur car to the place, and then we'll have the expert there to guide you around.
Is there any cost involved?
No, it's free. Just
Totally
make
free.
Cool.
Yeah, and you can find a list, like we have posters that you'll find hanging around town, and then it's also listed in the new Rec Summer Guide.
Okay.
And then it's listed on our website, dinoland.com.
Dinoland.com.
Yeah.
You guys got a good domain.
I know, right?
Well done.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's also on our Facebook page, Visit Dinosaurland, and then it will be in the Vernal Nicollet as well.
Okay, what is your Facebook page?
Visit Dinosaurland.
Visit Dinosaurland is the Facebook page. Man, there's so much to do, and I know that you have some really specific events that you have set up as well. We've got Paddle Fest coming up, which
That's right.
I'm assuming involves paddling. Something.
It does, right?
Maybe some water.
So, and it's at Red Fleet State Park, Red Fleet Paddle Fest.
Okay.
So it happens the third weekend in June every single year. This is the fourth year, actually. This is the fourth year of Paddle Fest. And it's Friday and Saturday. So it's 12 to 8 on Friday and 12 to 10 on Saturday, whatever. But you get to come out and demo all kinds of paddle crafts for free. So you get into the park for free. You get to demo paddle boards, kayaks, canoes. You just get to come and hang out. We have the BLM is there, and they take people over to the dinosaur trackway and talk about the tracks, and then it's just all free. And then new this year, we partner with one of the local radio stations, and new this year we have a water slide.
What?
So it's like
coming off the rocks?
Yeah, no, it's actually going down the boat ramp. So you know, like the
just
whole
going straight
slide
down?
the city thing?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's going to be going down the boat ramp, and you'll get to ride in an inner tube and ride into the lake.
And just ride into the lake.
Yeah. So that's so cool, and that'll be Friday.
Is so cool.
There's a 5K on Saturday morning where you can run, and it ends going down the water slide into the lake.
You end a 5K,
right?
Just whee!
Right into there. And
That's a
then
great idea.
local bands will be playing on Saturday. There's food vendors there. There's different watercraft vendors there if you want to, buy one while you're there. And then there's also fireworks on Saturday night to end it. And then what else am I forgetting about Paddle Fest?
This sounds like a much bigger deal than I've ever
Yeah,
big
it's
deal.
big. I mean, like usually we have 8,000 people come. It's big.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so I bet the lake is just full of people just paddling around.
Yeah, it's just,
going
it's
over the
really,
land.
I mean, it's not full, but it's really fun. And there's no motorized boats on there. So it's just all paddle craft, and you just get to get out and explore and have a good time. So,
But besides the 5K, it's
the homemade raft contest.
Oh,
That's what I
yes.
forgot about. So that's Friday night. So
the homemade raft.
Yes,
What are the materials you get to use?
anything, as long as it floats. And I mean, we had some crazy stuff last year. Pretty sure they pulled up to the DI and took whatever was in the dumpster.
Just stapled it together. And
Yeah, so you
maybe
just
that'll
make
float.
something that floats, and then you bring it, and it's $500 so to the winner.
Oh, this sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So the $500 goes to the winner. What's the?
It has to float, and
Is it the one that floats the longest, or
no,
are we
it's
just looking
kind of
for
just like
aesthetics?
you know, most creative,
Okay.
floats, you know, it has to float. It's got to
Oh,
be
man.
creative.
I got some
and
good ideas. This is
yeah,
great.
yeah. Get your kids involved. I mean, it's really fun. Last
Yeah.
year we had tons. We had a trampoline that was like on those water barrels.
Okay.
I mean, there was a mattress on some barrels, but there was some cool ones. Like some people had slides off of them, and some had hammocks on them. And
Well, since the slide is
Yeah.
going to be on the ramp, are people going to be able
yeah,
to
so
still
it'll
get
be
up
on
and
one
down?
side of the ramp, and then they'll be
Okay.
able to put their cars down the other side of the ramp.
Okay.
So it'll work really great. And we
That's
have life
awesome.
jackets, and you just come in and sign a waiver, and
it's all
you just go
free.
play. It's all
It's
free.
all free.
Wow.
Yeah.
We live in
Yep.
such an awesome place.
I know, we
You
do.
guys are awesome.
Yeah, it's a great, great event. If you haven't been before, put it on your calendar and come. It's still a lot of fun, and it's just not for like young. I mean, it's for all ages. It's great.
And you know what? There's still so many other things we have to talk about. And you said earlier in the segment, vernal excitement, and
I
this is some
know,
sort of
right?
event. And we've got like 20 seconds. Tell me.
I know.
Thursday nights.
Thursday nights. Every Thursday night at the park in front of the library. So starts with music, entertainment. There's vendors there to buy different things if you want, and then there's a movie every Thursday night.
That's so cool.
Every Thursday night in June and then in July.
It's going to be a great summer.
Yep, it is.
That's it. We're out of time. Thanks for watching Local Point. Go like VTV6 on Facebook, and we will see you next time.